What if I told you that one of the biggest names in basketball might be on the move to a rival that has haunted us in the playoffs? Speculation is swirling around a blockbuster trade proposal that could send a certain superstar out of Los Angeles. The Lakers have struggled this season, and with the clock ticking on a legendary career, could we be witnessing the end of an era? Stick around, because you won't want to miss this potential shakeup in Laker Nation. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on all the latest Lakers news. So, we're diving into one of the hottest topics surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers right now: LeBron James and the swirling trade rumors. You know, it's been a roller coaster of a season for us Lakers fans. With the team struggling, there's been chatter about LeBron potentially moving on, and recently, a bold trade proposal surfaced that has many of us questioning the future of our franchise. Eddie Bitar from Fadeaway World threw out an intriguing idea. What if the Lakers traded LeBron to the Denver Nuggets? Yes, you heard that right. A trade to a team we've had our fair share of battles with. The proposed deal would have the Lakers receive Michael Porter Jr., Christian Braun, Zeke Nagy, and a 2031 first-round pick from the Nuggets in exchange for LeBron. Now, let's break this down a bit. On one hand, the Nuggets are looking to make a serious statement with this move. Pairing LeBron with Nikola Jokic, a three-time MVP, could arguably create one of the most formidable duos we've ever seen. They'd be a nightmare on both ends of the court. But from our perspective as Lakers fans, trading LeBron is a tough pill to swallow. The idea of him wearing another jersey, especially that of a rival, is almost unthinkable. However, let's talk about what we could get in return. Michael Porter Jr. has been a thorn in our side during playoff matchups, so we know his capabilities all too well. His size and shooting would be a significant asset for the Lakers moving forward. He could be that cornerstone player we desperately need to build around. Plus, adding Christian Braun. He's shown potential as a solid role player. We saw his contributions during the Nuggets title run. His energy and defensive prowess could fit well within our system. Then there's Zeke Nagy and that enticing 2031 first-round pick. Sure, the pick seems far off, but think about it. Where will the Nuggets be in 8 years? That pick could be gold if they start to decline. It's a gamble worth considering, especially as we look to rebuild and retool for the future. But let's be real. The thought of trading LeBron feels like a betrayal. He's been the heartbeat of this franchise since he arrived, and moving him could signify a shift in our identity as a team. And while this trade proposal has some attractive pieces, it's still hard to shake the feeling that we might be better off keeping him for his final years, hoping he can lead us back to title contention. You know, I'm really torn here. On one side, you have the potential for a promising future with young talents and draft picks. On the other side, you've got the legacy of LeBron James, a player who's not just been a superstar, but a cultural icon for the Lakers. I mean, can we really let him go? I honestly am divided. What do you think? Is trading LeBron for this package a smart move for the Lakers, or is it a decision we'd regret in the long run? I want to hear your thoughts. Please share your expectations, frustrations, and everything in between in the comments below. The Los Angeles Lakers are in the thick of trade rumors, and as a passionate fan, I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and anxiety about what's next for our team. With names like Kyle Kuzma, Marcus Smart, and Jonas Valanciunas surfacing in discussions, the Lakers are clearly looking to make some strategic moves to solidify their chances at a title this season. Let's start with Kyle Kuzma. It's hard to forget his contributions during his time with us, and the reports suggest that the Washington Wizards are finally ready to part ways with him. At 3-21, the Wizards are in full rebuild mode, and Kuzma's leadership is no longer aligned with their timeline. Sure, he's had a dip in stats this season, averaging only 15.8 points per game, but I believe he still holds a strong market as a secondary scorer. He averaged a career-high 22.2 points last season, and there's potential for him to recapture that form back in LA. But here's where I find myself torn. While Kuzma could bolster our offense, do we really need another scorer? Or should we prioritize defense? Enter Marcus Smart. The former Defensive Player of the Year is a name that has been linked to the Lakers, and for good reason. With the Grizzlies struggling this season and Smart's recent demotion to the bench, the Lakers could pounce if the price is right. His defensive prowess would be a massive upgrade for our backcourt, addressing one of our most pressing issues. But with his current struggles, is he worth the investment? I'm genuinely conflicted here. Now, let's talk about size. Anthony Davis needs a solid big man beside him, and Jonas Valanciunas fits that bill. Reports indicate that the Lakers are willing to part with D'Angelo Russell and a couple of second-round picks to bring him in. Valanciunas is averaging a respectable 12 points and nearly 8 rebounds in a backup role, and I think he could provide that extra muscle we need in the paint. But again, is that enough to sway the Wizards? Would they see that as a fair deal? I'm on the edge of my seat thinking about this. And it doesn't stop there. The Lakers are reportedly eyeing Malcon Brogdon, Robert Williams III, Dorian Finney-Smith, Cam Johnson, Nick Richards, and Bruce Brown. That's a lot of names. Each brings something different to the table, whether it's shooting, defense, or playmaking. Johnson, in particular, stands out as a sharpshooter we desperately need. He's averaging 18.5 points and shooting over 43% from three-point range. I can't help but imagine what he could do for us. But here's the kicker. We're sitting at 14-12 right now. And while that's not terrible, it's not where we want to be as championship contenders. These trade discussions are critical. They could shape the trajectory of our season and either enhance our playoff chances or set us back. I'm left wondering, do these potential trades align with our long-term vision? Are we sacrificing too much for immediate returns? And you, as a fellow Lakers fan, what do you think? Do you believe reuniting with Kuzma is the right move, or should we pursue Smart for that defensive edge? Is Valanciunas the answer to our front-court woes? I really want to hear your thoughts on this. Let's have a discussion in the comments. What are your expectations, your frustrations? Are we headed in the right direction, or should we reconsider our strategy? Every opinion matters, and it's time we share our insights. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to keep up with all the latest Lakers news and trade updates, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to activate the notification bell so you won't miss any crucial updates as the trade deadline approaches. We're in this together, and I can't wait to see how this all unfolds.